what do you think about street drummers, bucket drummers, or as I call it, PDP, public displays of percussion?
PDP. That's funny. Man, it's a weird one. Busking, right? Isn't that the technical word for...
Is that what it is?
Yeah, busking, to perform music like on a street corner and collect tips for it. Yeah.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Would that make you a busker?
Busker?
I don't know. I know that's the name for it though, busking, yeah. So I have actually done this. There is a video. I don't know if it's live on my channel, probably not. But I'll pull it down and throw it up in here so you can see. 08 maybe, we used to take a drum set downtown and sort of play. And yeah, you can definitely make money doing it. I think, I see what I don't like about it. It feels invasive to people just walking around. You know, like I always feel weird. Like, you ever taken a girl somewhere on Valentine's Day and there's people with acoustic guitars like playing love songs like on the street? That's like a real common day for them to go out there and try. It sort of feels like awkward. Like, do we have to stop and listen to this? Like, I didn't want to be here and do this situation. You know, it sort of feels like that. And drums are so loud and so invasive that sometimes when I walk past someone who's just like beating the shit out of a drum set, and I'm just trying to like get a coffee or go to a store or whatever you're doing, it's sort of like very much like in your face. And it also feels like they're just screaming like, give me money, I need a couple dollars to do all of this, that sort of thing. So that part of me doesn't really love it. I think it's like environment dependent. Like, where are you? What's the crowd of people like? What's the time of day? Like that sort of stuff. There are definitely some places where I would much prefer like, I don't know, like a quiet street with a nice walk and not the sound of like a Home Depot bucket getting smashed with a piece of wood, like that sort of thing. Yeah. But I think when you get into like Times Square or like environments like that, where it's like, it's part of the culture, like in that little environment. So yeah, I know it's accent or ghost, but my answers are oftentimes like, it depends on where it is. Like downtown Park Ave, like, no, it's nice, it's quiet, just relax, I don't need all that. I'll say, but I don't know. Are you asking like accent or ghost it in the context of like doing it?
Accent or ghost it, I think in the context of, if someone were to approach you and they were to say, I'm a drummer, and you go, oh, what do you do? What do you play? How do you apply these skills? And then they go, I'm a busker. Or they go, I take Home Depot buckets and I play for money and I make $30 a day. It's like,
yeah. No. Okay, so I'll tell you what I hinge it on, whether or not I like it. Is it obviously where it is and all of that stuff, but also, is this like an act? Like, have you worked on it as like a musical performance or like an artistic work that you have? Or are you just like jamming in public? Jamming in public is like way less interesting to me. I'm not really that impressed if somebody says that they do that. It's like, okay, well, literally anyone could do that, right? But if someone said I have like a street performance, like this artistic expression that I've worked on and practiced and rehearsed, kind of like the acoustic guitar player that has like an arsenal of cover songs that they would go and play. That to me is cooler than just like showing up and soloing on the guitar in public, right? That seems sort of like, what are we doing here? Like you just screaming at the world and asking for cash, right? That seems kind of weird. So I think if it's high effort, if it's intentional, I don't think there's anything wrong with that for sure. I would say just pick your time and place to make it like appropriate, you know, because even as a full-time musician, sometimes music is a weird thing to have. It's not, it's not for every single, I don't know, imagine what's a place you walk in and there should not be live music? Flower shop.
Hospital.
The hospital. Why are we jamming at the hospital? The hospital's a good one.
The piano, what is it? Altamont Hospital. You walk in there.
It's like a player piano in the front?
Yeah, and then just hire players. And you're like, why is this even here?
Yeah, that's like, a weird one. That's a very odd place to have live performance music. Yeah. So I don't know. Just be tasteful about it. Yeah, because it can get a little cringy sometimes for me.
So for the most part, are we going to accent or ghost it?
I'll say I'll give it the accent because I think a lot of people doing that are probably doing it professionally and they have some intention behind it. I would only ghost it for like the person just showing up to jam and hoping to get some money for McDonald's. It's like, dude, find another way to do this. That's weird. Thank you for watching this clip from the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more lessons like this one, masterclasses, interviews, lesson packs, individual chops and grooves, everything you can imagine. I have all of that waiting for you on orlandodrummer.com. It is an online drum school in the style of Netflix. Free 7-day trial at the link in the description. Check it out.